The Los Angeles Coliseum, a place traveler calls home and into the snake pit. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. They're not interested in kicking it away. They're lining up for an onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
Well, they're playing at home, and they're trying to take advantage of this home crowd and try to build some momentum early. You don't see a lot of onside kicks to start the game. They tried it, but it failed, and now we're going to have to see what their defense can do, taking the field right away.
Gets set, first down. From the gun, running back gets to give. Never gives anyone a clean shot at him. He's down to the 34.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. They were really set up on the opening drive, but a big third down coming here. Looking to throw, it's Howard. He's right on target. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. They're going to run it. They'll pull him down after a pickup of 5 down to the 23.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here from our running back, make the game easy.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. On second down, he'll let it fly. He's got it, and he will score! Touchdown, Ohio State!
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The kickoff team on the field, and he ought to just boom this thing through the end zone with that extra 15 yards on the penalty. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. Offense with a fresh set of downs. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Escapes the sack. Flushed out of the pocket. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to him. The Trojans in the hurry up. On second down, looking to throw. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. At the 35, he's got room. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
Man, that used to just drive me nuts. I couldn't stand that. When the quarterback drops back to pass, scrambles around, you got me chasing you all over the field, getting close to the sideline. Stay in bounds. Please stay in bounds. Let me get a little bit of a reward for all my running so I can just put some kind of hit on it. Nope. steps out of bounds.
He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there. Caught in the backfield, it's Branch. Still on his feet at the 45. Hit the afterburners, kid. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. And the Trojans line it up with a 1st and goal. Quarterback checking the play. He's looking to throw. They're bringing heat. And the quarterback is knocked down back in the 13.
Quarterback just has to be more aware of the situation. 1st down, goal-to-go situation. You cannot take a sack. So the QB, if no one's open, you got to make sure you're throwing that ball out of the end zone and helping your offense out.
That's caught. It's Robinson. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Got it! And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. 4th and goal from the 4, and look at this. The offense still on the field. They'll go for it.
That's the end of the 1st quarter. With the score, Ohio State 7, USC 0.
Finds him out of the backfield. Excellent coverage by this defense. They were locked on them like glue, and that's not even close to a touchdown, and the defense makes the stand. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Out of the gun, the running back has it. After the filthy move, he's got room. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the 1st down before he steps out of bounds. That's the way to start a drive. Now they'll snap it just shy of midfield. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And they got him. He'll get him down for the sack.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes the offense are hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Bringing it back. And after making the interception, a terrific return to put his offense in great field position at the 42.
And it's nice to be the middle of the field safety. That's my responsibility. I own the middle. If you want to come across the middle, I'm going to hit you. If you want to throw it across the middle, I'm going to do a good job breaking on the football. Unbelievable job. You got to have vision on the quarterback. See it.
The ball pops out. Oh, look what I found. The offense keeps it. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down mark. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. Got it behind the line. It's Marks. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down.
Nice poise by the quarterback. Here's a big 3rd down throw. You want to push the ball vertically down the field, but if the defense takes it all away, check the ball down. Get it to your running back and let him go do the work and move the sticks for you.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Well, quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that time, and it makes you wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your quarterback out and changing the launch play?
Coming after him. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
3rd and long from the 30-yard line in this defense, hoping to knock them out of field goal range. Pocket starts to collapse. And that ball is intercepted at the goal line.
What a great stick by the defender. But how about this? Quarterbacks like a smooth pocket where they can step up, set their feet. That defense did not give him that. Hit him while he's throwing the football. Made it easy for the defender to run underneath it, creating it.
Fires the pass. Intercepted. And the senior just took that one out of the air and sends it the other way.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with this decision.
And now a chance to pull even. 1st and goal as we get late in the first half. Quarterback sneak for the touchdown. Ready to try the point after. And it's up and good. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. Surely they're going to kick this thing away. Tied in the 2nd quarter. They're lined up for an onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the 2nd quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
Might be looking to run. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage. And now on 2nd down for this offense.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have...
He wants to go deep. And he makes the catch inside the 10. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Howard. Swings it out to his running back. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. They moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
And that is exactly what you want from your offense, man. Late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution of the drive by that offense.
They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They'll start this drive with a pass. Got his man quickly. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. There's a timeout call as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. To the air on 1st down. He's not afraid to go deep. He caught it. They will score. Touchdown, Trojans. Getting set for the point after. Splits the uprights. What a display of explosive capabilities on that drive. 75 yards, 2 plays, and a touchdown. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They finally get him stopped after he maneuvered his way to the 42. One more snap coming before halftime. Trying to find his man on 1st down. A shot toward the end zone. He can haul it in, incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. The Buckeyes will boot it away to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Branch. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive on? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
On fourth down, going to the air. Makes the catch past the sticks. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it. Now, a fresh set of downs.
He's going to pass. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. The Trojans want to pick up the tempo. And how about this Buckeye defense? This is not all flash and see. And here comes the pressure, and there... Down again. That defensive lineman just smelled pass on that play, and he got in the backfield and sacked the quarterback.
And that's why they get paid the big bucks. Defensive linemen, they got to play the run, be physical. But, man, when you can get a beat and understand it's going to be a pass and jump off the snap.
Going to throw it over the top of the deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. Well, the upside is you could get a first down. The downside is you could blow the game going for it inside your own 30. He'll take another shot here. Can't complete the long throw, and the defense gets off the field on fourth down.
And sometimes the best defense is a little bit lucky. He was open. He had a chance to make a play. He just drops it through his hand. It was pretty good defense, but you take those breaks when you can get them.
Makes the grab. It's Judkins.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy.
Touchdown, Ohio State! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature, and you find him, and they produce like this. You keep finding him.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
Ohio State, 21, USC.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Set to kick off.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. 4th down in their own end. He wants to take the top off. And it's caught inside the 30. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with a pass. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Lining up to convert 3rd down. Swings it out to the flat. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Caught in the backfield, it's Marks. And oh, did they know that one was coming? They'll knock him down in the backfield. And the Trojans are in the hurry-up. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. He caught it! Into the end zone! Touchdown, Southern Cal! Lining up to add another. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. Coming down the stretch in the 4th, and we are all tied up, about set to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. And this will be picked off. A costly turnover in a tie game. That kind of play can really get you going, not only on defense, but the great field position for the 0 at the 37. The offense has plenty of time in this final period. They'll try to break this tie. Going up top on 1st down. Feeling some heat. Trying to escape and get it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They get to the line quickly. Back to pass, it's Moss. It's complete to the left.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Coming to the line, looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 29. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and it's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game. Got room on the return. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Buckeyes. The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return.
And at this juncture of the game, one play is going to make the difference. It's going to be a momentum-changing play. Who's going to come up with it that time, Pollock? It's the pick six to break the tie.
And the defense, you're thinking, get a stop, get a stop. This is late in the fourth quarter. This is how we're going to get a win. Our offense is going to go down the field. No, they get the turnover, they force it, and they get to the end zone to create the massive game-changing play.
Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. That last pick six after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave them some yards but did what they're supposed to do now. Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
They come to the line hoping to get some of that yardage back from the 17. Reads it, fires complete. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Handoff from the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Nice job by the defense, just being very sound, understanding what they were seeing, and going and getting it. A lot of times these running backs force missed tackles and make you miss and make big plays. This defense did a good job of not letting that happen.
Trailing by a touchdown, this fourth down opportunity is gargantuan. Now adjusting. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs.
I know that was tough, but as a quarterback, you got to know on fourth down, you cannot take a sack. Any way, shape, or form, you've got to be able to get rid of that football and give it an opportunity. That time, I know it wasn't blocked perfect, but the quarterback's got to have more sense of urgency.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
You got to give the coaching staff credit because they really do focus all season long on situational football with the lead late in the game. If we're on offense, we're trying to stay in bounds. We're trying to bleed the clock. And after ripping off a really nice run, that guy knew, I've got to get down. I cannot get pushed out of bounds, cannot get tackled out of bounds. Really, really nice job.
Leaves it with the running back. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. On third and short, they'll ride the running back here. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on fourth down. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away. They've got to push the ball down the field. He's looking to throw it. Fires left. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
That is a big-time play made by one of the best defenders in the game. Critical juncture, fourth quarter, and you swat it away for an incomplete.
No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Second and 10, he'll throw again. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
Third and long, defense knows the pass is coming, so they're going to have guys with their eyes on the QB, but they are going to try to get to him with pressure, pinning their ears back. If you're on offense, you might be thinking,
looking for a huge play. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Gotta have it here on fourth down. Dances away. Here's a throw downfield late. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down from this offense. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Chucked it away just as he was hit. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are. You're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to...
He lets it fly. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line. Touchdown, Trojans. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch it.
Man, you did the hard part. What a drive, putting points together, getting 6. Now, what are you going to do? Decision time. Do you want to go for the win right now, go for the 2-point conversion, or kick this thing and go into overtime with seconds running down on the clock?
And he knocks it through for the tie here in the fourth quarter. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they decide to tie it up in the final seconds. Looks as if we could be headed for free football. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. This guy makes you hold your breath when he gets the football in his hands, and that last line of the coverage team, the only thing that stopped him from housing it. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. They'll snap it from the 38, leaving them with a 55-yard field goal attempt to try to take the lead and win the game. And the try is no good. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up. First play of the first possession of OT. Out of the gun, the inside give. Fights off a defender. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense there to stop him after a pickup of 2 down to the 15. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. Looking to pass, it's Howard. Shoots it to the left. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
3rd and short in college football today. You see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
This, the biggest play of the game so far. Going for it on 4th down in overtime. Makes the grab, and it's plenty for the first down. And he's wrestled out of bounds after a nice pickup.
And they must have had a play in practice that they just felt was unstoppable because they essentially just took away an automatic chip shot field goal to go for that 4th down. But because of the execution, it was just too good. They're looking now to score 6.
That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5.
There is nowhere to run and nowhere to hide in these situations. You know the physical ground game comes into play inside the 5-yard line, and they match the intensity. Nice job. Everybody flying around to the football, making the tackle for a loss. Nice job by this defense.
That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
If he houses this, it's ball game. The tag. He got it in. A walk-off touchdown in overtime. Just one moment, and all of a sudden, the fortunes turn.
You're in a position where you're about to give up points, and now you flip that around and you put points on the board.